Oh my gosh, guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Uphill Will, and I am Will. Today we are in someplace crazy. We're in Jonesboro, Arkansas at Craighead Forest. This place is, first of all, everywhere is flat. Like, I could not believe how flat it was until I found this place. I looked it up on Trailsforks, and it turns out it looks like it's going to be pretty awesome. They have some pretty cool trails according to Trailsforks, but check it out. Look what they have here. This is what I found in the parking lot. The skills area is awesome. Like, yeah, we got the Ritmo V2. That's the do-it-all, take-it-everywhere bike. But look, you got some skinnies. Look at this pump track. Freaking awesome. Like, I was going to bring the jump bike, but I didn't because of limited space in the van for this particular trip. But yeah, I wish I had now. Because, I mean, how sick is this? So, let's get on the bike and let's go check out what trails they have here. Looks like they might have some jump lines or something. Let's go find them. This place is pretty cool. How are the trails?
Are you gonna shout out my beautiful face?
Close up. It is super hot. Oh, it feels good in the shade though. This is a little skills area. We're just gonna hit some skinnies, go all fast and whatnot. Oh man, that's like, they got all kinds of skinnies around here. This is freaking awesome. Man. I'd love to have this stuff at one of our local parks. Because this is just a regular park, nothing fancy. Well, I mean, no, take it back. It is actually fancy. It's a very fancy park, but it's like the parks that we all have in our local towns. But this one has gone above and beyond for the not just the mountain biking, but biking community. Obviously, they have this sick pump track, and obviously, this is the wrong bike for this pump track, but I'm very tempted to get a lap in on it. Look at all these little skinny features everywhere, like, pretty sick. So you're gonna join us today, as this is our first time here, obviously. I have no idea where I'm going. Man, this is very fun. Even on the big bike. That's amazing. That's even on the big bike, this is fun. I can imagine on the dirt jumper. Oh, freaking 20 minutes, yeah. Get back to the a little tight. This one's a little tight. Yep, just made a full loop on this. Now, let's go see if we can find the trailhead. All right, there's at least a blue marker here. The van is parked right behind us in this little skills area. I don't know whether to go left or right. I'm just gonna go ahead and go left. I did bring lots of water to drink. I got my hydration pack and also got a water bottle. I have no idea what we're gonna get into. But somewhere around here there is Black Diamond. According to Trailsforks. So let's see if we can find it. This may be it. This is going to get a little annoying today. Well, these trails are weird. There's another split here. These Tasco gloves don't work great. Okay, well, according to this is the black loop. That's what we're looking for. We're just going to start off on the black. Just because we've never been here before and we don't know what we're in for, and I don't know how long I have to stay, we're just going to go ahead and warm up on the black trail. The way I figure is it can't be as tough as Windrock. Every trail system has their own trail ratings. And black place. be in black somewhere else. Sometimes you'll find it might be because of a difficult climb or something harder to navigate. Might be what makes the black diamond. So far, other than Rudy, this one seems pretty tame. We got a bridge in front of us. So I'm thinking that this is just going to make a loop. All right, now we're on a blue trail. On this blue trail, looks like it loops around most of the park. There was an arrow pointing which direction to go, so maybe directional. Cool if it is, so we'll have to worry about running anybody over or getting run over ourselves. Probably definitely way over bike for this place, but we'll get into that in a few minutes. Oh, yeah. Well, that didn't work out. Try to ride with a little caution since I don't know the trails. It was super hot today, so if you hear me breathing heavy, it is because I'm out of shape, but it's also because it was very hot. But never going to pass an opportunity to hit a new trail system I've never done. Technically, I was literally only about 45 minutes away from here this morning, so this was the closest that I could find that looked like it might be fun to ride. If you live in this area, comment below, tell us a little bit stories about these trails, how you like to ride them, the fun sections we may miss, the good stuff. So yeah, why don't you tell us all about it? Besides the fact, I know not many people have ridden today, because there's spider webs everywhere. And just like anywhere you go, the terrain is always different. This is a little bit different than my local trails, but not too far off. A lot of roots. I don't usually see that a whole lot of other places, but this right here, that loose rock, big pebbles actually, but real loose. So, looks like the road is right over there. Looks like this thing just kind of hangs around the road. Looks like the whole park actually circles a big lake or a pond, whatever they might want to call it here. But to me, it's just a giant pond. fun. Always loves hitting bridges and stuff like that. So we've come to another trail marker sign here. Yeah, according to this, it's saying go this way, so let's just follow trail forks for once. I typically don't. I love trail forks for like finding the trails, but I have a hard time navigating trail forks on the actual trails, especially using my phone. I don't download what trails I'm gonna ride. I just go ride. So I do have a hard time navigating around. I'm actually pretty decent with maps, I feel like, but I do have trouble with the mountain bike apps, figuring out what's the best directions to go. But I also know that because I have them, I'm not gonna get lost. So if you don't already have trail forks, I'm not sponsored by trail forks, but you should definitely download it. Or MTB projects, not sponsored by them either, but they're definitely handy to have, especially when I started first riding. All right, so this is the crappy part about trail forks on your stupid phone is like I gotta stop and look at it. So I gotta take my glove off so I can open my phone up. All right, so the trail system is a little confusing. Here we go. Like, man, I've come up to like so many splits, but I think this is where I was supposed to come before. So this looks like it should be where I'm going, but again, I gotta take my gloves off. All right, so as I was saying, I was supposed to come from this direction. The battery went dead and I had to change it out. Check out my headband. I gotta wear something like this today because I'm like dripping in sweat. It's so humid here. But it looks like we're gonna go this way. It says green 5. If I rode here more often, I probably could figure this out, or if I actually sat down and looked at it way before I got here, I probably could have figured it out. But right now, let's just go hit this trail because we're looking for that jump line. Let's do it. All right, let's do this. I never ride without gloves, but because I gotta keep looking at trail forks, I took them off. Whoa, come on now, seriously? We're like literally at another split. I think that's part of a black trail, so we're gonna go this way. I can't do this constant, like, stopping to figure out where I'm going, because there's literally trails just everywhere. So I feel like I'm stopping every 5 minutes to try to figure out where I'm going, so it doesn't actually make it fun. Now there's a sign that says black this way, so they seem to like crisscross everywhere. I actually don't like that. Let's take a look at the features. This said drop. Now let's see what they mean by drop. Well, this is just a huck to flat. I'm thinking that because the area is outside of this place, anywhere for hours in any direction is flat. So like where this is a black diamond for them, this might fall in maybe a blue for us. But again, it's like super flat everywhere around. It's like literally drove for like over an hour straight on one road that was just straight road and flat. I've never done anything like that, actually. We're gonna need a huck to flat kind of. Jump, yeah. There you go. Yeah, it did say gap jump on the thing. And, oh well, yeah, I think that's it. All right, so it looks like I've located a drop. There's one right here. Yeah, again, the trails are real confusing here. There's so many daggone little loops. It's worse than Capitol View in Frankfurt. This one actually is smaller, but it looks better because you're at least going downhill. Let's try on this one first. Then we'll walk back up and hit that other one. Let's hit this drop. And we'll climb back up the trail and do the whole red trail. see why. Oh, that's not good. I can see why that's considered a red. Mostly the landing. That was real loose and rocky. A little riding at wind rock helps with stuff like that. All right, well, we finally made it to the top. Oh, now what I'm confused because on Trail Forks it's red, out here it's black. Here's the first jump that they claim to have. I've been kind of taking it slow to make sure I don't come up on anything like crazy, since Trail Forks has it rated as red. All right, we'll walk back up to the top of the drop line, or whatever they call it. They say it's red or black. It says red and black actually. Do a little bit more trail speed this time. Don't know how I can keep enough speed for that. After practice. Oh, hit. Nice. Well, all right, we have resumed the black/red trail. And I'm just gonna ride this part blind and see what else the place has to offer. I do know there's a couple drops up here towards the end of it. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day here. It's way too hot to ride. All right, we're gonna show you a little glimpse of what else there is here to offer in Jonesboro at Craighead Forest Lake. But there's the lake that the trails system go around. It's actually pretty big. There's a campground right there. It's like some sort of like house or maybe a playground. And there's a water park right over there. We'll get to that in a second. Let's walk over and take a look at this. Yeah, so it's exactly what I thought it was. It's a playground. From back there it looks huge. It looks like pretty big. It's like a fort. Pretty awesome. I loved when my kids were little. We would search for parks like this. So I do actually miss those days. So this playground is called Fort Rotary Clubs of Jonesboro. Pretty cool. My kids would have loved this. Right here next to the lake. There's some shade to sit in over there. So yeah, let's go back over and I'll show you the water park. There's tons here. You know, this might be actually something that I bring my wife here, because I was complaining about the riding and all the loops and stuff because it is stupid. Okay, my phone says it's 96 here in Jonesboro. Heat advisory. Feels like 103. That's what I thought. So 96 feels like 103. And we're not gonna get too close to the splash park because we have a GoPro and there's a bunch of kids up there, but if you look straight from me, it's a pretty big splash park for a place like this. And we do have a we do have some like state parks that are very similar to this, so it'd be cool to see more state parks this grown. I have no idea how big Jonesboro is. I've heard of it, but I've never been there until obviously today. So again, thanks for riding with us, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. If you don't like what you see, subscribe anyway so you can watch more stuff that you don't like. Hit the like button and come on, leave a comment below. I love interacting with people. I'll try to answer everybody that leaves a comment, even if you just say hi. Just drop us something in the comments below. Till then, pedal on, people.